Push them back. Oh, we're going to the roof. There's blood splattering. Whose blood? Kaido's or Yamato's? Because we can see Yamato going in. Yo, Hegassen here with my One Piece Manga Chapter 1024 live reaction and review. I'm pretty tired. I've had an epic weekend away this weekend. A lot of walking, but regardless, it is One Piece time. So let's crack into it. Just apologies if I seem a little bit tired and my voice is a little bit croaky. Anyway, there's no cover image. Where's the cover? Okay, we're getting straight into it. Maybe that means that there's more pages this week then. Alright, okay, second floor. What? Okay, we see just like all of the kind of random Kaido people fighting. We can see a silhouette come in. It's obviously Usopp. We can see the Kabuto. Second floor. Ah, what happened to you guys? Grrr, says Usopp. Is that the color of Supreme King Haki? No way. And there it says chapter 1024, So and So. That's a really weird name for a chapter. So and So. Have no idea, like I say, how it's going to beat last week. Last week was absolutely fantastic. So many reveals in one chapter. I can't even believe we're getting a chapter this week after that one. That one, it was like the one that you'd normally get before you have a massive break. But we can see Usopp still in silhouette here. It's not your fault. You just don't have the willpower. What is going on? You just don't have the willpower to stay conscious in my overwhelming pressure. And we see Usopp, he's riding on top of a crocodile that is clearly one of Otama's headliners. I am the man who eliminated two of the Toby Ropo. They call me Usachi, the sibling hunter. Usopp stealing other people's victories. You did nothing, Usopp. You was just there. Nami was the one who took down one of them, Big Mum. The other one. Stop claiming. Stop being a liar. I know that's your thing. It's time to tell your own stories. Don't know what this thing is where these people are just fainting. No way is Usopp having King's Haki. He's meant to be having really advanced observation Haki. When are we going to see that again? Maybe this is someone else firing off King Haki and Usopp is once again trying to claim it. Let's keep reading. What? Two of them? Don't try to fight me. Join me. So what? Two of them says one person. I wonder if this means Usopp bounty is going to climb. Although I guess CP0 were watching, you know. It's because Big Mum is fighting elsewhere on this floor. The ripples of her haki are knocking out the soldiers, says Speed. Wow. That's amazing. You can see the gifter is struggling, so maybe he's trying to keep conscious. But it's great that Usopp is just chilling up there. He's just like, I can't even... It's not... Like, this shows how much willpower Usopp has. He's just chilling like, I'm fine. And so's Otama. And so's Otama. That's amazing. Right, okay. Hey, what's going on with Luffy right now? Says Nami. Do you know Frankie? Oh, they're all... The Straw Hats seem like they're going to start maybe reuniting. That would be really awesome. Frankie. Look at Frankie. Look at Frankie's eyes. Wow, that's awesome. Right, Brain Tower, Skull Dome. And I want to find out what's going on with Big Mum in that fight. Because if she's using King's Haki, does that mean that Kid is throwing off his as well? Right, Brain Tower, Skull Dome. Nope. No clue. All I know is that Momonosuke is what Momonosuke said earlier, says Frankie. There's Nami again. Momo should be with Shinobu, but I can't get in touch with her either. And remember, we're in like the last 15 minutes of Onigashimi's traveling. So all of this is happening in like 15-minute gap, right? So some of this might be like overlapping timelines kind of thing. No news is good news. It means they're fine, says the positive Frankie. That makes no sense, says the negative Nami. Anyway, if you're all done up there, come on down, says Frankie. Yeah, reunite him. For whatever reason, it seems like all the enemies are flooding into the performance floor. Ah, okay, because of what's going on with Sanji and Zoro. Oh, no, it isn't. Run for it, go down. Okay, so they're not heading there because of an emergency, because, you know, to help out. They're escaping something. They're escaping Yamato and Kaido upstairs? Or are they running from Big Mom? Interesting. Don't let them into the performance floor. That's where Zoro and Sanji are fighting the lead performers. Okay, so this is what, like, Hyogoro was saying last week. Don't let other people interfere with the fight. Oh, wow, Beppo! Penguin and Sachi! When are we going to see more of these? It looks like it's only one panel of them, but they're fighting. I want to see what Penguin and Sachi's battle prowess is like. Do they have zones? Does Penguin have a penguin zone? Or, even better, does Sachi have a penguin zone? Right, and Penguin have a WoW zone. Don't order me around. Aye, aye! Don't order me around. Aye, aye. Okay, we're all equals in an alliance. I guess that's Beppo saying that. We're all equals in an alliance. Third floor. Oh, we'll go there. We can see the performance stage all on fire. So people are running away from that as well. Oh, we can see some of the minks have arrived. Third floor. Oh, this is starting to look bad. We can't stop the flames. Evacuate to the performance floor. No, that isn't the performance floor, the third floor. Oh, that's where Raizo and Fukurakuju is. It just looks like it, the way that the buildings are and stuff. Oh, and Brook's running out. Oh, he's holding Robin as well. Good on you, Rook. I'm guessing I should feel hot right now. Well, too bad I've already been cremated. Hey, who are you calling cremated, Brook? He's gone mental, talking to himself. Baron Corpse, says one of the minks. And here comes Frankie Brook running out. Baron Corpse, you're all right? I had to get out of there. Robin was going to burn up. How is the battle going? And there's Robin. She's asleep in Brook's arms. It's hard to tell. Everything's pure chaos. You know, rest well, Robin. You did good. Whoa, what is this? Who's that? Is that one of Kid's men breathing fire? Kid Pirates, full floor. Wow, we're seeing the Kid Pirates. Who's that little girl biting one of them? But there's I forget his name. You know, we saw him in Shabaondi, and the one who could breathe fire. Jimby, come in, Jimby. The third floor is a sea of fire right about now. Make your way down while you can. Yes, we can just see the Kid Pirates are on the move. There's Jimby. Fire, that's bad news. But then, who is holding Kaido back further up? Of course, they don't know about Yamato. Performance floor outside. Oh, man, this is all building up to something. You know, we're moving around. We know that there's Big Hucky. Okay. More and more enemies are rushing out of the castle. Okay, so people are getting away from the big fights now. That's good. Out of the way, Samurai. You know, the battle's getting into its final stages. Out of the way, Samurai. Out of the way, Samurai. This is our castle. It's not your castle. It's not your castle. Push them back. Oh, we're going to the roof. There's blood splattering. Whose blood? Kaido's or Yamato's? Because we can see Yamato going in. Few scratches. Nara Kabura Arrow going in with a swing with her club. Onto Kaido. Kaido's smiling. Kaido's enjoying the fight. There's a big explosion. There we can see Yamato looking over. Varja Arrow. Yamato blocking it. Looks like she's struggling a little bit. Oof. Hard to tell what's going on there, but looks like, yeah, she's gone flying backwards. There's Kaido. Kaido's in hybrid form. Kaido's looking on, still got a big smile. Huff, huff, says Yamato. Yamato's saying, huff. You always intended to kill me. Who's saying that? You always intended to kill me? says, I think that's Yamato saying that, because then Kaido says, yes, that's right. So he's not holding back. This is not a family squabble. If you want to wear the name Odin, you must be ready for war. This isn't a game, Yamato. That's a really cool line there from Kaido, you know. Even though it's his daughter, he's like, he still has that respect for Odin. He's like, look, if you're going to go around, call yourself Yamato. And if I'm going to stand here and treat you as if you're Yamato, you know, call you my son and stuff, you know. Because we've seen that Kaido's done that, you know. He's saying that if you're going to wear that name, then you better be ready for the consequences that come with that, you know, the respect and everything that comes with that. You better be ready, like he says, for war. Because that is a name with a lot of responsibility. And Yamato, it is a crime. Is it a crime to admire someone? Huff, huff. I love Odin, says Yamato. It's going to be interesting when Momonosuke turns up, looking like Odin, right? Oh, wait, we're going into a flashback now. Oh, Yamato flashback time. Awesome. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Huh? Kaido, the Org Princess has been running wild for the past week. I am Odin! Oh, it's a little Yamato. Undo my chains, father! I am Odin, Kazuki Odin. And there's Kaido looking a little bit confused. There's a load of like Kaido's men knocked out. I am, huff huff, Odin. And Yamato has done all of that. Oh, one of them's... Ooh. Some of them are foaming at the mouth. Is this like Conqueror's Haki? What's going on? Huff, huff. Tell me, Yamato, did you do this? I didn't. They just fell over. I'm so... Yamato's got Conqueror's Haki? Makes sense. I mean, if Kaido does... Yamato, destined to be a ruler in place of Kaido? Interesting. There we see young Yamato in chains. That's really sad. I am so hungry. I think I'm going to starve. Give me some food. Supreme King Haki, eh? A good sign, says Kaido. But Yamato, if you want to call yourself Odin, then die! Says Yamato. Harsh by Kaido. Oh, there's like a cave behind where they're standing. And a grrr noise coming out of it. Stay in the cave until you see sense. I'll give you a month, says Kaido. What? A month? The poor kid really will die. Plus, we got vicious samurai locked up. We got vicious samurai locked up in there. They're going to tell Yamato about Odin? Ah, no! Don't leave me in here, in the dark! This is really interesting. Oh, we can see silhouettes of some samurai. There's like a big boulder and some samurai there. 2 samurai, it looks like. This message goes for you, Swordman of Wano 2. Swordman, one's like ... If you agree to join my army, I'll let you go. You can shout through the vent in the ceiling if you change your mind. What? You haven't eaten for days? Then let's have some food brought in. But only enough for one. You'll need some weapons too. Huh? What is going on? Is Kaido using this as a way to, like, train up Yamato? But father, I'm the child of Kaido. They obviously bear a grudge against me. They'll kill me. Ah. Kaido says, but aren't you Odin? That's harsh, right? But that's really kind of cool from Kaido, you know. He's in his own way. He's trying to teach Odin this lesson. Yamato trying to teach Yamato this lesson that, you know, if you want to bear the name Odin, you got to accept that responsibility that comes with it. It's harsh, but that's really interesting. Trying to teach Yamato a life lesson in a terrible way. Bad father, but really fascinating. Okay, and there's a load of swords. 6 swords. I am Odin, but also the son of Kaido. He's killer. Is thinking Yamato, conflicted. Maybe that's... Yeah. Maybe that's why, you know? It's interesting. I'm smart enough to know these samurai hate me. Is this like hinting at Yamato's like future? You know, I know a lot of people speculate that Yamato is going to join the Straw Hats. I still believe that Yamato is going to stay behind in Wano and look after Momonosuke and help the people that her father ruined, you know? Help the country that her father ruined. And where the samurai will look up to her and forgive her, and, you know, that's that kind of arc. And I think we're kind of seeing the hints in some of the early stages of that here, you know? Interesting. Where she can be there as Yamato, and the people of Wano respect her because she's Yamato. Not because she's pretending to be Odin, not because she's the son of Kaido, Odin's killer, but because of who she is. Right. Maybe. That's my theory on it. Well, what's your theory on it? Okay. I'm smart enough to know these samurai hate me. And there we can see the samurai. Oh, one of them looks like Zoro. Shimotsuki. The other two I don't recognize. One's got a long face. One's got like rope round his head that kind of makes him look like a Kabuto helmet. He wants them to fight to the death over that single meal. But not before they kill me first. And they're picking up the swords. Oh. Ah. Yeah, this is it. This is it. It was the first kind of moment of it. She's worried. And then they give her the meal. Samurai, the honor of the samurai, you know. She has a lot to learn about what samurai are. She's probably going to learn a lot from these. Let's keep reading. Eat. Huh? Says Yamato. A samurai does not feel hunger. Really? And they just sit there. They've got her back to her. They kind of move forward as if they're guarding her. But I'd be hungry, says Yamato. These samurai are amazing. They're not hungry. One of them's got like a stick in his mouth. That's the one that kind of looks like Zoro, but with a Sanji touch of a thing in his mouth. Eat up. You picked a hell of a family to get born in, this one says with a smile. And they're just eating. Yamato's just eating. Thank you, Saburai. I will never forget. I love how Oda writes like people crying and eating and stuff. I will never forget this food for as long as I live. Says the Zoro one, the clear Shimotsuki. Do you think I could be a samurai too? Yamato says that to the Zoro one. Even though I get hungry. Oh. Is he angry? He's pulling out his sword. No, he cuts the chain with a black blade. I didn't notice, actually. The blades aren't black in the... Oh, maybe they are. No, they're not. But this one looks like it's a fully black blade in that one. In this shot. She cuts it. You are Kazuki Odin, are you not? I heard you say it. That man was beloved to all of us. Huh? You were friends? So he cuts the chain and then just throws the sword down. What is your name, Sir Samurai? There we... Who is that? There we see him. He's got a bandage over one eye. They said recently that Ryuma was a one-eyed samurai. Zoro is like a one-eyed samurai. It's got to be a Shimotsuki, right? What's his name? With the dog. Ushimaru? Is this Ushimaru? The one who left Wano? Please, if he's still around, we're going to get some Zoro stuff later on. What name does a fallen samurai need? Just call me so-and-so. There's the name of the chapter. Just call me so-and-so. Huh? Yamato's pulled out Oden's travel journal. I want to read this journal, but the words are too hard for me. The other two samurai are like, is that Oden's voyage log? And there they build a friendship. That's awesome. There they build a friendship. And I'm guessing that they're reading it to Yamato. And look at the look on Yamato's face. Big, happy and sad eyes, learning all about Oden. Well, it's been 10 days now, Yamato. It seems to me that your father might actually intend to let you die. At this rate, we won't be around to see this battle 20 years in the future that Oden speaks of. When that time comes, I'll fight for the side of Wano. I'll have gone to sea and I'll be much, much stronger, says Yamato, like sleeping. That warms our hearts, and in turn, we will take part in that future battle by ensuring you do not die in this cave, says the samurai. You see, 20 years is too long for the likes of us to bear. And we can see one of them in the background. Two swords on his back. He's Shimotsuki. He's Shimotsuki. Two swords on his back. But wait, my father will kill you, says Yamato. And they bust open the rock that's like blocking the cave. Better than wasting to death in here. We would never bend the knee to him anyway. Ah, it's awesome. Master Kaido, they've broken open the sacred cave. And then we're out of the thing. I'm not alone, says Yamato. I wonder if these people told anything to Yamato during this time. But she only knows the name as so-and-so. Maybe when she sees Zoro in person, she'll be like, you're like so-and-so. But there's no connection of that name. Okay, interesting. Whoa! Pages 16 and 17. Okay. There are people who believe in me. People who accept me. Why do you steal my freedom, says Yamato. Why do you steal Wano's freedom? And Kaido says, because life isn't a series of simple questions with simple answers. You naive child, says Kaido. Thunder, Baguya! And there we can see Supreme King's Haki. So maybe people weren't just running away from Big Mum's Haki after all. Haki on Haki. Father and daughter clashing. Oden versus Kaido round 2. And there we can see Yamato. There we can see Kaido. I love the way that the panels have them looking away. Even though they're like... Yeah, I love how they're kind of looking away. Because it's like... You're not looking at each other as family anymore. Turning their backs to each other. To be continued. Again, it hasn't put a date. And that's the end of the chapter. Why, Viz, if you stop putting dates? How do I know if there's a break or not? I'm going to... what an ending. What an ending. Yeah. Okay, review time. I mean, it's not going to be... Let's straight away. it's not going to be as good as last week's, was it? Let's be honest, that was way too hype. That was way too hype for this one. I don't know when we're going to get a chapter that good. I would be massively surprised if this one could have beaten last week's. But this one was still good, you know. A lot of catching up and stuff at the beginning, you know. Usopp, once again, kind of getting on my nerves by just, like, stealing Nami's thunder, basically. Zeus's thunder. Brook, good on you, Brook, getting Robin out of there. And I like that the fact that the Straw Hats are now starting to reunite. Everyone's getting checked up on. It's great to see that it's not just the Straw Hats that are in the fight. It's great to see that the Kid Pirates and Law's crew, the Heart Pirates, are in there. I really want to see Beppo, though, kind of go Sulong. And I just want to see what Penguin and Sachi can actually do. I don't want to have to wait for the anime to kind of get that stuff, you know? But then the rest of the chapter was Yamato stuff, and it was generally really, really interesting. It's been a big week for Yamato, especially over there on Twitter and stuff. And this was a really good chapter for Yamato. I love the dynamic between Yamato and Kaido, and what it means to carry Odin's name. Hints of that respect that Kaido had for Yamato in there, and disappointment maybe that his daughter doesn't want to be his daughter, you know. The conflict in Yamato, how she loves Odin, but has to be the daughter of this guy that killed him. Really interesting dynamic. Worried that people aren't gonna respect her for who she is. I think this is a very important thing with Yamato's character. People, you know, finding respect as to who she is for being herself, you know. And the samurai here straight away can sense the goodness and everything, and they don't care about who your father is, just kind of who you are, and they show honor. One of them is very clearly a Shimotsuki. Big question mark as to what happens to, as what's happened to him. Did he just go out there and get killed by Kaido? Managed to escape? Did these samurai tell anything to Yamato? You know, how's Yamato going to react when she sees Zoro? We can see the tattoo there on the back. Is Zoro going to leave Wano with one of those tattoos as well? So it's good for Yamato. Hints for Yamato and future. Little hints here for Zoro maybe as well. I don't know who the other two are meant to be though. Are they must have been other... Well, what were they called? You know, the people that were in charge, the daimyos. There must have been other daimyos, right? Allies and friends of Odin, yeah. Because Tonyasu went into hiding. Odin obviously got killed. These must have been the other ones. Interesting. Yeah, it'd be good to find out what their names are as well. You know, see what families they fit into. I really like the one with like the rope that kind of looks like a Buto helmet. They're really cool characters. And the sacred room, eh? I wonder what that's about. The sacred cave with a big rock with a rope on it. Cool. That was a really good chapter, and it ended with the Thunder Buggy, and I really like how they're not looking at each other in them last panels, showing that, yeah, that father and daughter, father and son, you know, relationship is gone, and they are enemies, and they are out to kill one another, and it's really interesting for both of their characters. You know, I don't have the knowledge or anything to go into big character breakdowns, but I'm sure other YouTubers out there are very capable of doing it. I'm really excited to see their thoughts and what they think about this, and your thoughts as well. What do you think about this? What are your thoughts right now on Yamato? I know there's been a lot of discussion about Yamato in the last week and stuff with the Rivalry card stuff. So how are you feeling about this chapter and what's going on with Yamato and what Kaido's saying to Yamato in this chapter? What do you think about that? I think it's really fascinating. Who's the mystery person in the cave? Who is so-and-so? Is it... what's his name again? I keep forgetting it because you got that sumo wrestler guy who's like Urashima. And it's Ushimaru. Is it Ushimaru? Great stuff. Good chapter. Not as good as last week's though. but still really good, still really hype. Still has probably big implications for the future of Wano and One Piece. I'm going to give this one a purple tier. I'm going to give this one a purple tier. Yeah, and I don't know. Are we going to have a break? Don't know. I guess I'll find out again in a few days and try and stay off Twitter to avoid any spoilers. All right, okay. Bye. I need to go to bed. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like. And if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!